Right, hello, how's it going, guys? This is the Tales from the Battlefield YouTube channel. We got a war game commentary today, and I had you going there, didn't you guys? Did you believe it was me? It was hard to believe it was me, didn't it? I mean, wasn't it? Because it wasn't me. It wasn't my voice, and like I've been gone for so long, and it's been fucking annoying. But you know, real life is a bitch. That's all I have to say. It has been a depressing couple of months. I don't know how many times I vowed to stay, to not go away or anything like that. It could have been none. I don't even remember if I said that, but I think I said that. And like, my God, I'm not gonna say it again, but I'll just mention this. I don't want ever to stop making these commentaries because they're so much fun for me, and I love positive feedback, and you know, negative feedbacks. You know, I'm one of those people that, like, as soon as I get anything negative said about me at all, I just go into like a whirlpool of depression and never come out of it and shoot myself a few years later. Now it's you know, constructive criticism is constructive. In any case, not gonna talk about it too much now, but yeah, it's been a strange couple of months now. So here I am back. This is a war game commentary. I'm soon gonna be getting a new graphics card, so hopefully I'll be able to bring these games to you in some form of actual beauty. Now I've got this turned down way lower than it actually needs to be right now, but that's for a different reason. And it's a war game commentary. It's I don't know, it's not a particularly good game maybe. I didn't really choose it. I just wanted to get one out as fast as possible to people. It's just one I played recently, and it so happens that it was from a tournament that some of you might know from war game. It was called Clash of the Clans, and it's still running actually, and my team's still in it. As you can see, we're on Pact actually, the red team there. Tega, Preslwin, Swift, and then on NATO we have Firestarter, Valkyr, and Fiva. Not sure if I told Fraps to record my mouse, but hopefully it did, or else you're just gonna have to, you know, use your brains a little bit. So let's get this going now. Wargame. I think I've explained enough to most of you about Wargame. You know, not gonna do it again anyway. It takes a little while to get going, so I'm just gonna fast forward it here. Yeah, so as you can see, we've got quite a few smirches here. I think me and Tega did Pressman get any? I don't remember if he did. No, he didn't, did he? And then that's just Tega reminding us of where possible smirch hits come, because obviously that's quite important, especially on maps like this with like a big bottleneck. You get a recon heli forward very fast. You see a big, you know, snail of units coming up, and you can smirch it and slow down deployment a lot. So here it goes. Now you see quite evidently the three paths being taken. It's a 3v3. Hope I mentioned that. You know, not up to scratch here, guys. Now we got Tega going right side here. He's gonna take the whole right side basically. A little bit of me there if I can find any. There's one of me, Swift. And this is all me. This whole big fat thing here. That's me, because I'm going middle. So my objective is to hold Juliet and preferably not let them hold Foxtrot. It's economy game mode, which means basically whoever has more money wins, and you gain money by holding sectors with bigger numbers. And Pressman's going left side, whole left side basically. Same thing for them. They've got Fiva 55 there, Valkyr, and Firestarter on the left. So a lot of very good players in this game, myself excluded, because I'm a guy who likes to put himself down. No, maybe not. Now, I should not have left it on ×10 speed. Let's see what that not much happened anyway. There was like a push with autocannons, which is a nice thing NATO has, which Warsaw Pact doesn't have much of. Sorry if you can hear me moving around here. I got a new microphone, by the way, and the microphone itself doesn't seem to be particularly great, but I think it's good enough. So in the middle here, not too much going on. just a little bit of a confrontation there, and I don't know if I lost anything apart from a couple of APCs there. I think that went very well for me. So I had a lot of tanks in the bushes. Similar to Tigger here's taking the hill, which is a nice thing. Quite heavy fighting going on over there. Just gonna pause the game. And now Praslwin, unfortunately, isn't looking quite as strong. He's taken the woods, but he's not got too much around there. When you look over on this side and you see a Challenger 1, Jaguar 2. At the same time, there's not actually anything much on the other side either. It's quite light both ways, and there's a Buratino here, very important. So who knows which way it could go? Well, I know which way it could go, but I'm not going to tell you, because that's like rule 1 of, you know, entertainment. If you know the ending, it's not going to be any fun. So hopefully none of you are associated with that tournament, or else you know the ending anyway. No. Or if you stalk me. That's a common problem, actually. I get a lot of people try to do that, but you know, just ignore that for the moment. So Echo is taking, yeah, he's taking some money wise. Let's just have a look at this now. Foxtrot, I don't know why Valkyrie used the M114A1, but if you see the armor stat there, it's only got 1 front armor, 1 side armor, no rear, no top. So that's not very good compared to say this one, which is at the back, which has front 2, side 1, rear 1, top 1, which means it takes a lot less damage from artillery and smirches and stuff. So I don't know why he chose to use that one in the middle, where, you know, a lot of our artillery is hitting. That's why he's having to keep moving in and out of here, is because our artillery keeps hitting him, basically. Artillery, there comes a nice smirch. Didn't hit anything actually, so it wasn't that nice. But those things pissed me off quite a bit. And here we go. I'm taking Juliet. I chose to put the command truck on this side because I thought there'd be a lot of heavy fighting and pushing going on mainly on this side. As you can see, I was right about that. Most of the forces are on this side. And Tigger, that's why. Sorry, I was wondering. I couldn't remember why Pressman put his command truck in Echo, but it's because Tigger wanted to move over and take Delta there. So Tigger's got a very wide front on that side. He's doing very well indeed. Pressman and Firestarter here having quite a firefight. Worth keeping in mind that Firestarter has got the point, the reinforcement point, which is very important. Pressman has to come from all the way back at Bravo. So we're disadvantaged to him, unfortunately for us. Sorry if you can't hear me. I've turned the sound down as much as I thought I should. Now, this is why wargames is quite hard to commentate on. So much happens at once, unless you're in a 1v1. Some 2v2 is possible as well. Yeah, so this happened a lot in the middle. Not going to go into it too much. Just a whole load of pushing with some light units. I actually didn't do much of the pushing. Every time I was about to, he came at me. So what ended up happening was I just ended up building up kind of a small reservoir of units. You can see one coming through here, behind Juliet. Now I am a little bit worried at this point. I'm gonna pause that, sorry, it does sound a bit too loud. I'm a bit worried at this point. I have got the 2 tanks here, but it's the infantry I'm worried about, because I haven't got much infantry of my own. I think I've got it coming through there, yes, exactly. Swift there. But yeah, right now, like, if this infantry was to get into the woods, it would be harder to dislodge than it was for them to get in. But I think something happens. Yeah, we killed them just about. I think we shoot some might help with that. And then these guys are out in the open and they got a lot of big guns to gun them down with. But also Valkyrie didn't actually move them in anyway. might have made it in there to the woods and blocked line of sight. It's heavy fighting. I actually haven't watched this enough times, guys. It's not going to be a quality replay. It's just a comeback one. Yeah, this is one of the main reasons why I haven't been able to do them, is because they take so long, because you have to go through it and take note of things for, you know, at least for me, because I'm stupid, it takes 4 or 5 times sometimes, and you know, that gives a more interesting view of the battlefield for you. I'd like to, you know, I can pause at certain points and point out good things which happen. But that's not gonna happen this time, because I actually haven't got that much time. But I will, because my school and work and depressing stuff like that is over next week, and I'll do a couple of these, you know, if I'm motivated, which I will be, because I hate being unmotivated. You know, is that not something? Like, I really hate being unmotivated. I hate when I'm unmotivated, and I know when I'm unmotivated, but I can't get myself motivated because I'm unmotivated. You know, I mean, I'm motivated to not make sense right now. I suppose that's the thing. But anyway, let's just forget about motivation and drag ourselves through the rest of this game. There comes another one of those smirches. Has to be there. So we were constantly firing these smirches. Me and Tigger, both of us who had control of the smirches, just into Foxtrot. And sometimes Valkyrie moved it, even though it wasn't targeted anywhere near his command truck. I think he done that because he might have been conscious that his command truck was low on armor. So it was good, because Foxtrot was only taken for about half the time, really. A lot of back and forth happening on this side, but it does appear to be that Tiga is killing a lot more than he's losing on that side. Meanwhile, Presto, not much of a change on this front. Again, Presto, I think he's slowly being pushed back, it does look like, doesn't it? He's got a lot of reinforcement coming down from infantry, which is what he needs. I think I was helping him out in the middle here. I should have been slightly more stretched across here, I think. But in hindsight, nothing I could have done about it. T-55 AMB-1s, brilliant tanks, brilliant tanks. Just love it. Now, is that gonna be a smirch? One of ours going out. Did we just, I think we just killed the command truck. Yeah, baby. No, we didn't, he's right there. Oh, come on, go down. No, not quite. Ah, well. We were close. We got half the hit points, but that's what I'm talking about. You see, and Tigger was the one who pointed it out to me. I actually didn't notice until he did. Credit to him on that. It's just too low armor to use in that environment. Now, they were artillery my command truck as well. My command truck actually has less armor, but that's because I'm packed. Again, in hindsight, I should have taken the, I can't find one on the map to show you, but the BRM-1K. It's got more armor, I think. Now, I actually have to admit, I only use this BRDM, so I don't know about the other ones, but I'm pretty sure that one has more armor, and I should have used that one. But you know, this one worked out just fine. But yeah, as you can see, I'm kind of going under pressure there. No supplies, and he knows roughly the area I am in. So I think they were unlucky at 1 or 2 stages. They were quite unlucky not to kill my command truck, because I was a little bit slow to react on a few occasions there. Yeah. Anything else interesting to report? Well, there's fighting going on all over the map. That sounds like a weather report. So, you know, that's probably interesting. Yeah. So, Firestarter attack, calling on the LRS Valkyrie. There. And at the same time, I bought some Danas. Thought, let's shell their shells. Shell their shells? well, you know, they have armor, so yeah, they have shells. Anyway, I wanted to counter battery the AMX AUF-1 battery there, because they were annoying me quite a bit by just killing my command truck and minor things like that. But the good thing is, I have been pushed out of Juliet now, but that was the first time for me. Foxtrot has been just flashing blue and white, a lot. So, like, we're making more money than them, basically, and that's what you want to be doing in economy mode. We have more money than they do. You also want to be killing your opponents so that they have to buy more stuff, spending more money, getting you know, to win. And yeah, I like economy mode. I like it a lot. It's probably my favorite mode. It's a bit more interesting than destruction. I don't know though. I really haven't played too much. No. Really, I might watch this again just out of interest, because I didn't actually see what was going on too much up here at all. Just like there's a whole load of infantry fighting along the line, everywhere. And, you know, it looks like Tiga's got him well contained, though he's never pushing through all this. And I was always paranoid about massive pushes. I don't know why, but I always had some reserve stuff around. And I bought this T-55. I bought it with the sole purpose of killing that VAB, if I remember correctly. I was so proud when it actually accomplished this job. Yeah, T-55. Got no accuracy whatsoever. I think at this point, I was feeling pretty good about the battle. I mean, it's actually a lot closer than you would like it to be, definitely. But at the same time, I don't know, I was just feeling good about it. Now, here comes some massive Smirch double volleys. There, a lot of damage being done, and Valkyr, to his credit, very well preemptively dodged. There, a lot of other stuff killed. He was unlucky with a lot of those Smirches, I think he was. But, well microed, the command truck survived just fine. Still fighting going on. So yeah, two very, very good teams, if I do say so myself. If you look at the satellite view here, you know the map is just about sliced in half. The difference is that I'm holding Juliet, and Foxtrot is not being held particularly consistently. That's not to say that I won us the game at all. Right? Sorry if it sounds like that. But I really wasn't doing much this game. I'm doing the zooming thing again. I'm going to start this again. Anyway, yeah, I really didn't feel like I did too much to sway the way of this game. I felt like the two guys fighting on the flanks did their job a lot better than I did. Now, unfortunately, Prosovan is getting pushed back here a lot, but that's okay because of how the front lines everywhere else is going. So really all he has to do is hold the lines, and exactly what he wants to do that is a T-72, because those things are not very accurate, but they have a lot of front armor right there. Front armor 6 for only 45 points, and they're horrible accuracy, but so they're quite good at close range front, just edges of hills like this. It's a good area to use them in. I actually was planning to use them over here, but didn't end up doing so. Almost getting my Janus killed. Do I lose one? No? No, I don't. Okay. But yeah, Firestarter's got just on a mop-up operation through these woods here. Now, Firestarter's a very, very good 1v1 player, very good player in general. So, you know, he's done his job over here on the left. But I don't know how, actually. And this is one of the things, for example, I would have gone back and noted. I don't know how Prasovan got those motors chucky around. I'd imagine he'd have to send them all the way around the edge of the map. And yeah, for me, I didn't have good enough recon. I should have had more recon here. But one very, very critical thing, and I didn't realize how critical this was until afterwards when I watched this replay a couple of weeks ago. is these special forces here, because they were the unit that were always seeing his command truck as soon as it moved into Foxtrot. And I'd imagine he was very annoyed that he couldn't see those with whatever recon he had stationed anywhere. But yeah, I was quite lucky to have those there. But I never knew really past. Oh, okay, you can actually check. Well, right now, because of this, evidently, I can see all of this stuff out here. Not that much stuff. I think that's bugged. There you go. Thought there was something wrong about that. But yeah, so I never really. I can see these martyrs now because of this UAZ. But usually I wouldn't be able to see back that far. I would only be able to see roughly this road, this forward road here. Sorry if you can't see my mouse, but yeah. And that was a bit of a problem for me. I never really knew what was coming at me, because I actually think I would have pushed him if I had known. He's using some quite light stuff there. Looks like P was pushed up a little. He's taking some of the critical buildings, which is nice. Take a push a little bit harder on the right. No. So a lot of friction going on there. Same on the side. No, very, very big push. Challenger 1 is going to obliterate anything is basically bigger, heavier, badder, meaner. DC2. You know, people are not going to agree with me on that one. People know their stuff, but that's how I'm describing it. And the Buratino took a hit, so ouch. Let's get it out of there, says press 1. Fuck, it's dead, says press 1. Yeah, okay, that's down. Well, nothing you can do about it now, you just gotta go on. This is bad. You got a complete collapse of the flank here. I say that, but not really. The thing is that there's nothing to stop them coming through right now. Press 1 has called on a lot of... No, that's me. That's me. Alright, T80BV, I remember calling that one. Yeah, I was like, okay, now it's my turn to push. I've done enough defending, it's my turn to push. Now, yeah, there we go, you see, they got Delta Force, this happens often. They got a Delta Force behind here, and they were shelling our command truck. Almost died, killed one of our FOBs. I think that's the extent of the damage it did, but it, yeah, quite dangerous. Got that around the flank, don't remember how or when. So always a thing to watch out for. Now, yeah, that was one of the times. Sorry I missed it, but that there is a dead command post. Yeah, we killed one of his command. We killed with smirches, with those MLRS units there. Tigger got all the kills, lucky bastard. Where is he? With his smirches, he moved them up there. He got all the kills. We killed 2 or 3, I can't remember, but 2 or 3 of these Foxtrot command posts, and it was because he was using those cheap ones. Not cheap, but not cheap. The unarmored ones. And I don't know why he was, but yeah, so that was a nice thing for us. There we go. There, I lost him stupidly. So 1 down, a down. Those things worth 90. They're pretty damn expensive. And I got all my T-55s, you know, damaged and stunned and all this stuff, and it was a disaster. Everything was going wrong for me at this point. I wasn't too worried though. And yeah, here. Like, ouch. That's what I was gambling that he wouldn't do something like this. Had no protection for this Juliet command truck. Got it out of there with, you know, fairly safe. I had that most shot to slow him down, but I have nothing to kill him with. What did I buy? I bought an Mi-17. Must have been quite low on money at that stage. I can actually check. Yes, I was. Down to 35 now. And luckily my tanks were able to shoot across from here, but he was able to see me from this side, and he blew up a lot of my stuff. Right there, here it comes. Ow, 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 fucking, ow, fuck, ow. Sorry for all the swearing, but yeah, that's how I felt. And it was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. I managed to kill him on this side anyway, but yeah, that was horrible. I lost that stuff which I was gonna push him with. Good thing I didn't in the end anyway. Good thing I stayed back and saved up, because at the same time he had the same idea. He's like, alright, I'm gonna push Swift. He's got 2 Challenger 1s here. A lot of more autocannons and, you know, lighter units. I think, hard to say, but if I had have pushed there, I would have been obliterated for no reason. Now, back in Juliet as quickly as possible. And he's bought another command truck coming up for Foxtrot. So Pressman back in control. All he has to do is hold this flank, to be honest. And he's done that, you know, well. On this side, T-55 pushes. Always valuable. There's actually nothing to kill them with, so here come the hogs will pop them up. And yeah, if you look around, it might look like there's a lot of blue units here, but really it's just a whole load of AA, couple of ITOWs, and some hogs. There's not a lot protecting Charlie. Sorry, my watch. Not a lot protecting Charlie right now. On the other hand, there's not a lot of heavy stuff waiting outside either. But yeah, Charlie's side, as you'll see on the scoreboard, and I'm not afraid to mention it now, Tika has been killing a lot more than he was losing. So Viva is, you know, having some problems over here as regards holding the line. So, while I think my teammates did more than me, I didn't have a stationary aim. I think I was actually fighting almost the whole game. And my BV though, well, I didn't forget about it. I was sort of too nervous to bring it forward. It didn't ever do much. And there we go. You can see Foxtrot come in. We saw that even before it's set up, thanks to that recon. Smirches, mine are out of ammo, so Tigger's gone for it. And completely missed. Oh well, worth a try, and got him out, but he's quickly back in. I think we finally pushed through the, or at least momentarily, the fight over this forest. It was kind of pointless. It never got anybody anything, but there was always fighting in this forest throughout the game. It was quite funny. And Prasma has now cleared this side as well, so he's reset the lines. He's done well. He's pushed back. Here. Let's just speed it up here. See what's happening. This is me, is it? Yeah, I brought some stuff in to help. There we go. My Smirch is reloaded and firing. Good luck with it. Take us go first. And they got the kill. Well done. It's always nice to get a kill. And then I forgot to cancel mine, so they went in too. But then it's always nice in economy mode to sort of do that, because I think Tigger saw the explosion anyway. But in economy mode, the points don't come off if you remember when you blow something up. So we weren't exactly sure if we'd blown it up. So I thought I might as well let it go. We are running a little low on supplies, but at this stage, I have plenty of money. Look, I mean, Pressman has 1,000, which is maybe a bit excessive, but it's okay actually, because it's safely allowing me and Tigger to spend as much as we want. But I think round about now was when we decided, okay guys, we're winning this. Let's save up, and just the idea is to never have less than they have, because then it's impossible for them to win, because we have more money than they have. That was just me disputing whether I should move to Juliet CPC or not. I also was trying to be clever, because I moved it away to here. I was gonna put it there, but I was like, ouch, he could see me from a lot of places like here that I didn't want him to see me from. So I moved it back, but I was like, maybe he thinks now I've moved it, but really I haven't. Oh, I'm so clever. You're so clever, Swift. You know? Yeah. So, you know, a little bit of a back and forth there. So, quite a big push out by me, quite a big response from Valkyr. I did bring my BB out, but I did. And MLRS slightly off target, killed a few things. And I really need tickets there. Some outside target again, so that should be very nice. Low, yes, took out a lot of Jaegers. A whole load of stuff happening with the Hogs. We've got T55 AME1s, we've got Zalos, we've got T80 BV. Look at that BV go, getting stunned and shit by artillery from ages away. That was awesome, BV. Just keep doing that. And then, so both sides obliterated each other to the point where neither felt they could push onward. So that was sort of a Pyrrhic neutrality. Yeah. no one side gaining an advantage, but I think because of Tigger's MLRS, I think we killed more than we lost there as a team. Now that Pressman, I don't know if you saw earlier, but Pressman moved, must come from here, moved to Spetsnaz round. He had a Spetsnaz running around these forest rages, and he managed to find the CPC, and he said, you probably won't get it. You know, he was like, but then I didn't really understand, but we MLRS, and that's 4 MLRSs coming in, both me and Tiggers, which are actually quite well timed. They came in just all at once. And bang! Command truck, hotel down. And now that happened, I was very happy because I was like, yeah, that's it, we're done. We got it. I thought anyway. Perhaps that was not the case, but I was happy. It was, you know, kept my morale up. Yeah. It was good. And that's Elf is now playing Gary's mod. I need to turn his team off. Sorry guys, haven't done this in ages. I hope I'm not failing too bad, because I know I'm not being very exciting and stuff, and I'm so depressed, and you know, but I hope to get back into this very much. This is Buck, completely unprotected, but I have these 2 MI-17s. I have more than 2. And that's Tigga saving me there actually a little bit, and we just sorted that out. So here comes massive push. Is that some Firestarter in there? Yeah, Firestarter 2 and Valkyr. Now I don't know if they, you know, they did that. Well, they had to do that. They had to push us off some point, you know. There's only 16 minutes left in the game, and we've almost won anyway because of the points advantage we have. So actually, it's probably fair to say at this point that, you know, us both being reasonably evenly matched teams, there's nothing they can do. So this is probably just for a bit of fun, and also for, you know, we might as well try this type of thing. So my only objective here was not to keep anything alive or anything like that, not to get a higher KD, but only to hold him back, because we were just minutes away from winning this. I didn't want to spend any money, I just wanted to slow him down. That's why these MS-17s did some really stupid suicide runs there. And yeah, I've got some, I did have 1 or 2 T-72s there. My BB I did use it a little again. But yeah, wasn't able to get through fast enough. This command truck was safe. This one had plenty of time to run if it rose, but the game is just about over if you look at the points. There we go. End of. So it was a good game. I really thought that was an enjoyable game. It was a bit laggy when we played it, as such is Wargame 3 versus 3, but all the same, I hope it was enjoyable for you. I hope what was more enjoyable for you was the knowledge that I had returned, which hopefully will be, you know, something which features in your life more often, because, you know, I come back from having gone away a lot. So actually, I'm wrong. Hopefully that's something which doesn't feature in your life. Hopefully I'm just always here, you know, because I hope for that too, because I love doing these commentaries, and I hope you tolerate watching them, at the very least, at the very most, maybe, for the best I could ask. I don't know. So let's look at the stats here. Firestarter, loads of kills, loads of casualties. Well, you know, everybody, loads of kills, loads of casualties, but take his KD, gotta admire it. 3286 to 1342. I got almost 5,000 incomes if it, you know, just I just got a bit of a cold here, you know, Ireland's wet weather. Yep, so that was good. And that's how the game went. Don't know if there's anything more to say about that. There would be more to say about that if I had organized it better. But anyway, guys, really hope to bring more of these to you. Game-wise, I don't know. I'll do more Wargame, definitely, and then Wargame Airline Battles coming out. But for the moment, more Wargame. But I don't want to promise anything because there's still a lot of stuff going on in my personal life. It's just sort of boiled down, and I feel really, really bad. I feel when I make videos and I promise that I'm gonna make more, and then I can't. Like, I physically can't do it. I can't make a quality video, and it just feels really, really bad. Like, I feel guilty, and guilt is really probably the emotion I hate the most, more than regret. And yeah, so you know, I'm not gonna promise, but at the same time, I am tentatively making an oath to make more of these commentaries because it's good for me, it's hopefully good for you, and it's not really good for anybody else. So thank you for watching. Hope to see you quite soon.